There it is. Share Beer 305 is official, my friend. We got who we got here? Zach. We got. Do you prefer Steven, Stefan? How do you do that? Steve. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we got Ruben, of course, and now Freddie, man. Hey, thanks for joining us, man.
What's up, man?
Hey, do you prefer Freddie or just Fred?
Freddie's cool. That's fine.
Right on. Yeah, we got Freddie, we got Ruben, Steve, and Zach. So, hey, Zach, so you wanna brief us on that article you posted?
It'd probably be better for you to do it because my version of it is just a lot of calling him an asshole.
His version will have a lot of bad words.
Yeah,
yeah.
I will say my piece about the article after, but you
Hello
can
to the
tell
internet.
everybody about it.
Okay. Oh, what? Hey, we got some class in here finally, man. Look at that. Someone very pretty has entered the show, man. You know, the rest of us have to leave now, you know?
Say hello, internet.
Say hello to the internet. Yeah. Don't say hello too much because Zach is here and Google will erase us. Right on, yeah. Yeah, you know what's hilarious about that is I was just about to say I do have to watch myself because there's more women wanting to join the show, or at least watch the show, and we can be a little offensive.
See, she can't hear because it's just going in my ears.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's just a coincidence, though, because I was just, there is more. It's just, so I'm gonna try to restrain myself for one episode here and see how it goes.
Yeah, right.
At the same time, it is kind of why people come. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you just, be the fool. You know what I'm saying? You can just be yourself. So it's, Hey, so let's cover what you're drinking first. Let's go over what you're drinking. Hey, Freddie, what are you having, brother?
Trying to decide, man. I don't know if I want to go local, but I think I showed you guys this before, the Trillium Double Pot and Kettle.
Uh-huh.
Old barrel aged on vanilla beans, or Prairie Bomb.
Well,
I don't know. Trying to decide. I think I'm going to go with the Prairie.
Now, Prairie Bomb, I assume by the name, is an IPA. What was that again?
It's a stout aged on coffee, cocoa nibs, vanilla, beans. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I got it from. I can't. They're not distributed over here in Boston, but I got them from a trade.
Oh, where are they out of?
Oklahoma.
Oh, really? Oklahoma?
Artisan Hills, I think. Yeah, Artisan Hills.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't go much further out than that too.
Yeah.
wow. Oklahoma's interesting. I don't know of too many Oklahoma breweries. We had someone else in here not too long ago that had some Oklahoma beer, didn't we? I thought so.
There's some good stuff out in Oklahoma. You've got Co-op down there. They do some pretty good stuff. My cousin Chad,
Actually, I'm gonna do this.
one of his cousins actually owns Black Mesa, which they're pretty good stuff. They've got like a nice double ESB. They won a World Beer Cup medal and everything. So.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oklahoma, I think they're trying to get better from what I've heard, but
they won the World Beer Cup medal with the ESB.
double ESB, yeah.
That's
A
cool.
double ESB, wow.
Yeah. I really
Never
like
had
it.
one.
It's just a strong ESB.
Yeah.
Hey Zach, you familiar with Hardywood?
No, but Joe is.
What did he say? I missed it.
Yes.
No, I've never had Hardy. Well, I've had. No, is it pretty good?
There's no easy way to say it. Yeah,
Oh my.
Do they have pretty good beer?
Well, they're out of Virginia, but I got them from trade. They had a gingerbread stout that was a couple versions of it that I have for Christmas. Regular gingerbread, bourbon barrel aged, rum barrel aged, and a coffee gingerbread stout, which was pretty damn good.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
I had the
it
regular
was-
gingerbread stout. That was pretty damn good.
I just traded with the same guy again. He's sending me some. He's sending me the rum barrel version, and they also came out with. I think they won gold at the GABF for their raspberry stout.
Ooh,
Huh.
sounds
Raspberry
good.
sour.
That's cool, man.
Or stout?
Yeah, so I got a 750 of that coming around soon. Should be here tomorrow, I think.
Sounds like they got some good stuff. I'll have to see if I can find some.
Yeah, that's all I've had is a stout though. I've never tried their IPAs or anything.
Sounds like they're kind of known for their stouts.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I love stouts, man. I love a good stout. You know, what I'm
Especially
saying?
this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's like getting down to like the lower 60s over here. It's ridiculously cold. I mean, it's a stout type of year right here. You know what I'm saying?
Snowing here right now.
I mean,
we're warm. We're in our 20s, I think.
We're
It's
supposed to
30
be.
degrees.
Yeah, I think we're in the 20s right now.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
that's what
It's supposed to be 65 here on Friday.
Saturday's like that at Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it was funny. I heard about 3 days ago. Our beginning of day temperature was actually we were warmer than Atlanta, and the first time in like I don't know how many years.
Since the temperature was recorded.
Yeah.
yeah, no, we're right now 61. I mean, that's pretty damn cold.
Yeah, for Phoenix.
Where's the other Pennsylvania person from?
I'm from Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Where are you from?
Right outside Valley Forge.
Oh, okay.
And what are you having, Ruben?
This is actually a beer that's pretty exciting for me. It's the first one I have actually helped make. Well, like formulate the recipe for at the brewery I work at. So it's an India Pale Kolsch. So it's basically a hopped up Kolsch. And it's Amarillo hops and Centennial, I believe, is what we used. But it's really nice. It's basically like, I don't really get much Kolsch note out of it, obviously, since it's hopped up, but it kind of tastes like a hoppy Hell's Lager. And it's 5%. It's actually really, I wasn't a huge fan of it when it first came out. I was pretty cynical about it. But now I really enjoy it.
What changed your mind?
I think I was expecting it to be less hoppy when I first had this in my mind. But now that it's there, it's more of a grassy hop flavor, a little bit of lemon notes, which counteracts it really well, I think. It's really balanced, and I think that's what changed my opinion. But I really enjoy it now. It's
So
part
it's
of our
more-
Scratch series.
It's more like a refreshing type of grassiness, not overpowering.
No, not at all.
Okay. And do you have any more numbers than it's 5%?
5%. We just sent out the IBUs to get checked
Oh, okay.
like yesterday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
What, you got a feeling on it though? Maybe 50s?
no, probably 35.
Okay.
I would guess.
Okay. Good. Show me that color again.
It's pretty light. Let me turn my flashlight on my phone. At Broomsdorf.
I think Ballast Point makes something similar to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it not so long ago. Is it Yellowfin? I think it is or something. It's their, but it's cold style. It's an IP, whatever.
Right on. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, I really like those. something fun, just like an R&D series that we're doing. So.
And you say you had some input on that beer. What was your?
I picked the hops. I picked the hop profile that we used. So I wanted the grassy, lemony notes with the Kolsch, because the Kolsch, is just to a lot of people kind of bland.
Yeah.
So I wanted just to get a little bit of citrusy note on it to spice it up a bit, for lack of a better term.
Sure. Yeah. Add some more of that grassiness that you're talking about, right? A little more.
Yeah. Because Pilsners can be grassy. This is a Kolsch. It's a little different. So I wanted to add that.
Sure. Good. So it turned out good.
What's up, bros?
Hey, Mark. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, Eric. Well, we got a full room tonight.
And Steve, what do you have in broad? I don't know if I asked you already. I think I asked you when you were getting a beer.
I'm drinking a homebrew Belgian stout that cost me $6 to brew.
Wow! The whole batch, $6?
Yeah, I
Leftovers?
I took second runnings from an imperial stout that from a brewery that I worked at. I threw a pound of malt extract in there just to kind of build up the body, and then we had 3 pounds of leftover frozen blueberries from my neighbor's blueberry bush. So they got in there. The yeast was free for the homebrewers conference, and so yeah, it cost me $6. It cost me the pound of extract.
Damn,
that's awesome.
That is.
It's not great. It's not terrible. It's okay.
Yeah,
but
it
cost me $6.
Yeah, $6 for how much? 5 gallons?
For 5 gallons. Yeah.
Oh man, add up that cost, Barrick. Eat that.
Yeah.
Eat that, Mister. This cost me 50 cents to brew.
What percent is that, Steve?
It's little. It's like 4.5. I tried not to get much out of the blueberries, so I think we'll cold crash it and rack the blueberries off, or rack it off the yeast before I get the blueberries in there. So it's just like 4.5. It's a little beer.
Whoa.
Wow.
And hello to Mark and Barrick. How you guys doing, man?
Good.
I'm doing good.
Better now that I'm off the roads.
Oh man, I bet, huh? What is it? Is it any kind of weather over there in Atlanta?
Yeah. 2 drops of rain hit the pavement, everybody just freaks. It's like, it rains here a lot, people. I have no idea. It's just beyond me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to work a little late, and I'm like, well, it won't be too bad. I'll leave a little late. Traffic will probably be better, and it was worse.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, you can never figure it out. It was the same way for me coming home. It was, like you said, it's not even sprinkling. It was just the ground was wet and it was slightly foggy, and people were losing their minds. The traffic was
We didn't even have fog. That was yesterday. We had no fog, and the street was like wet. You could see reflection, but it wasn't precipitating. There was no splash.
Yeah.
And everything just got all gunched up. So.
And then at that point, all it takes is for a cop to pull someone over, and everyone's got to look at that cop giving that idiot a ticket.
Yeah, exactly. So to celebrate the fact, I'm drinking a White Witch IPA from Black Diamond Brewing. 6.5. I think it's 6.5%. I got it in the growler.
White Witch from Black Diamond.
Black Diamond Brewing. Where are they at? Yeah, 6.3%.
A White Witch. So is that a
That's what the guy from Lagunitas is.
What style? I was gonna take a guess, but then I said nah.
It's supposed to be it's an IPA.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's an IPA, and it's pretty good. It's got a good, fairly bitter, and it's got a good mix, mostly citrus, but there's a little bit of pine in there. You're out of Concord, California? I don't know.
It's got a great color.
You get that from a trade or something?
I got it from a growler store.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, 32-ounce growler. It was $7? No, $8. $8 for a 32-ounce growler. So not too bad.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not bad.
That's nothing compared to $6 for a 5 gallons.
I ain't got nothing on that $6. That's like what is that? Wow, that's like 20 cents at one of these, you know?
Yeah, that is a ridiculous. When you break down that cost, it's not even. It costs you more money to break down the cost of that per beer than it would.
If you got 48 bottles, that's
Yeah.
12.5 cents.
That's the equivalent of like buying this for 35 cents or something like that. You know,
Yeah, I don't give a damn what the numbers are on it. You know what I'm saying? If it's anything better than natural light, kudos to you, my friend.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's cheaper than that.
Natty Ice Dry or whatever the hell they like to. You know what I'm saying? If it's anything better than that, because you're getting down to that cost level right there.
Oh, you're below the cost almost there.
Yeah, almost. Yeah,
like halfway.
That's some cheap ass stuff to make, isn't it? Like,
I mean, you could be better than Natty Ice if it was just like, you know, at home brew. It's probably still better than Natty Ice.
and Barrick Citra Bomb, what are we having, man?
You know, I don't have any Citra bombs. I made 2 IPAs. This is the lighter of the 2. And it's really good. And I made a light ale and the 2 IPAs in the last batch. But I screwed up in my recipe and couldn't make a Citra bomb. So there you go.
So what did you put in the light IPA?
This one I'm drinking now has 2 row and Pilsen malts. It has Mount Hood for bittering, Citra, Cascade, and Centennial for the hops.
Okay, so nothing real fancy, just
No, it's plain good. It's good.
Yeah, it's just a good solid beer.
Yeah, it is good. It's been in the bottle for about a week, and it's pretty well carbonated.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
We got Zach posted an article. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it. It's Lagunitas files a legal complaint against Sierra Nevada.
I heard about that. I read about it.
For their IPA label on their latest beer. What's interesting too is Sweetwater was named with Lagunitas as well for their 420 branding. This is interesting, man. I guess now who are we talking? Now Tony is the guy from Lagunitas. Do I have that right?
Tony McGee is the founder.
He's the guy filing the
founder of Lagunitas.
So I guess he went through a whole. And how long ago was that deal with Sweetwater? Are we talking a long time ago or?
Sweetwater with the 420?
Yeah.
Who filed?
I don't know. It was quite a while ago.
Hmm.
It was a suit type thing, but it sounded more like it's just to prove a point. It's just like what he does with everything. He thinks he created all things that are IPA.
Oh,
and he's just
IPA's like
ass.
You know, that's just.
But he just. Well, but the thing is,
Sweetwater was the one that filed the C&D against him, though.
That although he is never. No, it was the other way, that he thought that, he says that he gave up on it and nobody from Sweetwater came back or whatever to try to settle the deal. A beer called 420, he has called beers 420 in his point of sale system, and he's been doing that since 1994, and that should give him the rights towards anything that way. But that's an old suit, just like the old, when he called out New Belgium about some of their stuff, and he's called Stone out on their stuff. He's an asshole.
He sounds like an old bitter beer meister guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, his point with the
thing is,
Hop Hunter
the whole
was related.
suit.
It was related to the actual font that they used, the size of the font, and the font of the IPA. He said is too similar.
Silas font.
And
And the spacing
you look at
between
the
the
Hop Hunter
P and the A,
IPA,
right?
and you look at the Lagunitas IPA. There's a similarity, but the font is still different.
It is different.
The whole basic front of the flippin' beer is Sierra Nevada. At least takes up a third of that label on the top of it. There's no confusion at all. They've got.
You'd never mistake them in the store.
No, never.
I mean,
never.
The font is similar, but it's different. You know.
Yeah, it's just different enough. I mean, I think that's really a stretch. I can kind of understand his point with the 420. I think that was more of him saying to, I guess, Freddie that has Sweetwater
brewer.
That
I'm
kind of
the pilot brewer. Nobody else can be.
I guess his thing was that it's a common thing. 420 is a common thing, and anybody can use 420. I think is what was the gist there in that tweet that was put in that article.
Yeah.
But with this here, man, I think that's kind of a stretch to say that. I mean, Sierra Nevada is a big brand. I would think more people would heard of Sierra Nevada than Lagunitas. You know what I'm saying? I would think that more people would think that was Sierra Nevada's IPA and Lagunitas was biting on it than the other way around, wouldn't you think?
Lagunitas is pretty big too, man. I mean, they're awesome too, man. That's pretty sad though, but.
Yeah, I'm not saying that because of my little small affiliation with Sierra Nevada, but I just don't see the correlation in this suit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see where the font is different enough on the IPA, which is the part he's complaining about. It's just there is so many fonts now. I mean, there's got to be literally at least 1,000 different fonts.
Oh, geez, 10,000. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it looks similar. I mean, it's in the same family of fonts, but it's not the same font.
Yeah, I'll give it. The size is,
but doesn't almost.
I'll give it that. The spacing is what he was also complaining about. The spacing is similar.
I don't know.
But I mean, the overall label itself is a light green, how like the wall in back of me, which is kind of, But and then they have the big, bold, yellow Sierra Nevada label on the banner across the top of it.
Yeah,
which just sets it apart. It's Lagunitas is like a tan color with the big bold black IPA. No one's getting that mixed up, man. No one's getting that mixed up. You know what I'm saying? You've got the big. You look for that when you're trying to get a Sierra Nevada beer. You look for a Sierra Nevada. I mean, it's a clear cut label that we're all familiar with. I don't see where this will be one of those where it'll just get kicked out, man. You know what I'm saying? The judge will just be like, you know what, that's different. Bye. Yeah.
The judge will say, grow up.
Well, it's just a typical. This is what happens every time.
Yeah. But, anybody can sue for anything. It doesn't mean it's valid.
It happens every time with this stuff, and anybody that follows Tony on Twitter or whatever, although he makes great beer, the guy has to be borderline insane, I think. He just, because the off-color and weird shit that he just brings to the table, it's like, sometimes, why don't you just shut him be, if your IPA is the best beer in the world?
Yeah, what could end up happening from all that? What could end up happening from all that frivolous stuff is that you end up with people. You can be making the best beers in the world, and people end up turning on you just because it's like, I don't like what you're all about. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not.
I mean, it's already leaving a bad taste in my mouth. And the problem is, like, you know, you're shopping for a beer, and you're like, I don't necessarily know what beer I want,
You gotta be careful.
but I'm just gonna go for beer. And then you just saw something like that, or you just saw this show and we're talking about that, and all you remember is negative Lagunitas. You know, Lagunitas negative. That's all you remember. And if it's a decision between this IPA and Lagunitas IPA, you're like, negative. I'll buy this. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, one of my big questions over this whole thing is I think it's the brewers are actually not confident in their own brand recognition. If your customers don't know what your brand is, you aren't doing a good job. You should be able to sell your beer and people know what that is.
Do you have birds, Steve?
I think
that's why I went in the other room.
He sounds like he's I won't say it. I'm not. Something about a chicken.
I got one noisy cock.
Yeah,
or should we say Steve's cock itself?
Yeah, or Steve's cock is noisy. How about that?
Yeah.
But I think Steve's got a good
Actually, I was thinking it was a little squeaky. Maybe it needs
My other negative thing with Lagunitas is they still don't date their damn stuff.
Yeah.
They're a huge craft brewery.
And if he invented the IPA, you think he'd be smart enough to put a date on the IPA. So
it's frustrating as hell because they make good stuff. It's just
their price point is awesome, man. I mean,
it is.
You can get a bomber for like I think their regular stout, like.
Oh yeah.
Bucks, but,
I mean, they're solid beer. The price is right.
Yeah.
But if there's any question in my mind how old it is, I'm not buying it because there's no date on it, especially in IPA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'd rather pay $8 for a bomber of an IPA that's dated than $6 for something I have no idea how old it's.
Exactly.
Now, see, this is the thing. Like, when I buy Lagunitas, I've always bought it because I thought it was good beers. I thought all they did was make good beers. Now, already I've got this in my skull. You know what I'm saying? Like, frivolous lawsuits, bad. Just I've got this negative tone in my mind now associated with Lagunitas. And I think other people will do that and are doing that, and that'll start affecting your bottom line, man. You don't want, you do not want negative associated with your brand. Like if you've got a solid brand,
you can only do this so many times.
Yeah.
Where people are like, why is it? I mean, it's just since I've been on the show, this has been the 5th or 6th time that he's come out against with some crazy statement or some weird lawsuit or something negative. Yeah. How many times can you do it before people say, okay, fuck it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't drink that much Lagunitas. I don't have nothing against Lagunitas. I just don't drink that much of their beers. And I can tell you already, like I'm kind of like I don't know I'd buy your beer again. You know what I'm saying? Just off of something like this, like why?
Well, and that's a shame because it's just like what everybody said. They make some really good beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just not. I would actually be interested in hearing his actual point of view, like where he's coming from. You know, if he would like to reach out and maybe be part of the show or something, or do an interview, I would be more than happy to oblige him and hear his actual point of view, where he's coming from with all this stuff. Because sooner or later, you know, a lot of people watch us for our opinions on his beers, and if we're saying, hey man, this is a great beer, you should try it, go buy it, you should try Lagunitas, but keep in mind that he does support this or that.
Yeah.
man, so many people these days are not necessarily into a brand because you make something good. They're into a brand because of what you're about. You know what I'm saying? And the craft beer community, and Zach is on the forefront in this room here of it. You know, I mean, the craft beer community is so tight and so like sharing and giving, and to have some junk like this, man, just doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't fit. It goes against the whole meaning, like, to me, of craft beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the overall sharing, and we're good.
That's why so many of us get so upset about it, I think. You know, if you can go back and read into the whole, when he called out New Belgium, and read her response, Kim's response back to him, and all that stuff, and it's just, it's not doing anybody good. New Belgium did their thing. They do their thing. What does that affect him at all? It doesn't.
Yeah.
It really ruins the feeling of, like, don't be a dick in the industry. Like, there's no reason that you have to be like, it's beer. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's beer.
You're exactly right, Stephen. That's kind of my point. Is I don't. What I love about beer and what separates beer from the wine community is we're not pinky out people typically. You know what I'm saying? We're not snobs, and this feels snobbish. You know, this feels like there's a hell of a conversation going on in the chat there. Yeah. That's the kids in the back of the class right now in the chat. So for those of you that are watching and don't necessarily know what all the giggling's about,
muting each other.
Yeah, there's always a conversation going on. And that's another reason to join live, if you know what I'm saying. There's always the kids in the back of the class that are having fun. I'm glad Zach posted that because heck, I needed to know that about Lagunitas. I do remember, it refreshed my mind, and I don't know that that'll necessarily leave my mind now when I'm making beer purchases. You know what I'm saying? A big brewery like that comes out with seasonals. They come out with different beers that you would like to try, and a lot of breweries are popping up right now with different seasonals and so forth. And if it's a decision between Lagunitas and this other one, you're like, I'll try the other one just because of all the junk you're about. I'll get to yours when I get to it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll try the other one because they play nicer with everybody else. Maybe, you know?
Yeah.
But on a more positive note, how about them Broncos firing that head coach?
I didn't hear
you were going to say, how about your Broncos losing?
I thought he resigned.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
I thought he resigned, Zach.
No, they dropped his ass, man.
He was.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no,
I just turned ESPN yesterday for a second. So
is Peyton gonna retire? Is that the next big thing?
And I saw today that Elway wants Peyton back.
I think he needs.
Yeah.
It's a matter of Peyton.
That's what they said he said that in the press conference.
Yeah, they said depends on.
He said that he wants him back in the press conference, but the funniest part of the whole press conference is John Elway comes out and goes, "I'd just like to take a minute to thank John Elway. Oh, I mean John Fox."
You're joking.
It's all about me, man. It's all about me.
No way.
Oh my! Too many concussions for that guy.
Hey, so let me ask: who do you guys think the Patriots are gonna face in the Super Bowl? Seattle.
Well, that's pretty confident.
I think it's going to be Seattle.
It's
I
gonna
think
be
it's going to be
Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah.
That's what I'm figuring. I can't see us losing to Indianapolis, to be honest.
Dude, neither did Denver. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
There was a lot of talk.
The Patriots have lost to some teams that we didn't expect. They're
rolling, man. They're rolling, man.
And I mean, I think the Patriots will beat them. I'd be surprised, but at the same time, I wouldn't because the Colts,
yeah, definitely. I mean, Baltimore. I mean, I knew Baltimore's game was going to be. That was a tough game, man.
Yeah, in a game,
They play us hard.
and that was a game not without its own controversies, right? I mean, there's some huge controversies on that game,
Oh, yeah, the
but
calls. Yeah.
Belichick,
The extra player
Belichick, right?
calls.
Yeah. I mean, he knows the rules of the game. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. If you don't know the rules of the game, then
Rude.
it's a fight, and we're there to win. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you gotta throw some sand in someone's eye. I mean, if you didn't know that was coming, then
Yeah, Seattle's a scary team, man. That's
Yeah.
they're a scary team.
Yeah, Seattle's a scary team. Now, see, that's another one. Like, you don't necessarily know that Seattle will win that game.
Yeah, Green Bay.
I kind of thought Dallas would be there. You know what I'm saying? I kind of thought Dallas would play Seattle. I'm not a Dallas fan. I'm a Dallas hater. But I didn't think that Green Bay had it. And
Yeah, so, like all these ref calls are going. It's like it's nuts. Like the whole Des Bryant catch and everything like that. It's like all you can hear on the radio over here for the last couple of days has been Des Bryant's catch. Des Bryant's catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you hear about's the catch, and it's a shame, I mean, that's every time one of those calls is made, and there's been many of them over the years, it's always we need to change that rule. Well, what else are you going to do? How else are you going to define a catch? It needs to be defined all the way, and the best way that I heard it from Chris Carter was you need to be able to catch the ball, hit the ground, and hand the ball to ref. If you can do that, it was a catch. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it needs to be. It needs to be that way because and Mark can probably remember from back in the day, a lot of receivers were starting to stretch out for the ball, catch the ball in the air, and the ball would come out, and that's where that rule came from. Was from that, and the ball would come out as they hit the ground. So they needed a clear way to define. Okay, what is a catch? At what point, and that's where it comes from. And it's amazing because a guy with his talent, if he just catches the ball and falls, he's good. Yeah. But he's so talented. He knows where he's at on the field, stretches to try to score, doesn't score, and that's another thing. I think that's what they might clean up is the part where, okay, a guy can stretch, and if he crosses the goal line, it's a catch. The minute he breaks the plane, he scores. But if he's not, if he's falling out of bounds, and that's all we care about, right? If the tip gets in, you scored.
That's what she said.
That counts.
Right.
Yeah, that's a notch in the belt for sure.
Yeah, that's a notch in the belt for sure. Absolutely.
All you got to do is get a little bit moist and feel that paint, and then you're good.
That's it, man. That'd have been a good line for back in the day. It's like, hey, keep your hymen. I just need the tip in. You know what I'm saying? we all win here, right?
It's a win-win.
I just had jaw surgery. Well, it's just a tip.
Oh.
So much for the cleaned up, huh?
Hey, Joe, I thought you were going to keep it together tonight.
Hey,
this is a record. We're 41 minutes in. I mean, that's good.
I think it happened in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because the Hardy Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Oh.
Yeah.
I missed the Hardy Wood segment? Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Darn.
We're doing pretty good. This is like one of the only times we have to be edited here, so that we're doing all right. We're doing all right so far. Yeah. We have to make sure to get our banana references in there and our limerita references.
Oh, wait.
Don't do it.
Uh-oh. Hey, keep your banana to yourself, my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you peeling your banana,
Look what I got.
Oh,
the original.
The original.
That's a man right there. That's a man.
I found one.
Now chug it.
Yeah.
Shotgun it.
Now,
Shotgun it.
I've done it.
I've done it.
I've done it
Jack
on this
says.
show.
Zach's like, I've done it.
I've shotgunned Limeritas, and then I've chugged them on the show for these guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate yourself.
Yeah.
You've got to do it in less than 2 drinks. If you can do it in 1, you're good.
Here's my water glass.
The trick is you don't want it too warm or too cold.
Yeah. It's got to be like, what do you think, 50 degrees?
Look at that color. Well, this is about
Oh, yeah.
32.
No, I was
so.
thinking
Okay.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a man right
Oh.
there. Look at that's a man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
It
terrible.
gets so cloying in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It gets
Joe,
like
you
it
have to be
gets
on
like
crack
this
to
when you
drink
chug
these.
it. It gets
We might get our
Yeah.
first comment here.
Man.
Oh,
That is hilarious. Man.
I haven't had one of these in quite some time, and
And you won't have another one for quite a long time.
yeah, it
either.
hasn't gotten any better from what I remember.
You have to be deserving to have.
I'm glad it's only
one of
8
those,
ounces, that's for sure.
big
Now,
cans
that's
of
a
rum.
man right there. That's a man. You can hold your
Yeah.
chest high now. See, you can hold your chest high. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? That's like when you start working out. You know what I'm saying? And you know you're getting in shape, and some other fool's not. You know, and you're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now see, now you just had a Limerita, and you're like, yeah. What are you doing, bitch? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And they say, well, I haven't had a Limerita, so that puts me ahead of you.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they take my man card from me, so.
Yeah, man.
This is a really new cool beer that I've got. Dry Dock just started canning their vanilla porter.
Oh, really?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with vanilla porters, man. Vanilla
Yeah,
porters.
so-
That's a perfect winter beer.
No, and I mean, everybody here in Denver is pretty divided, and you guys that know like the Denver beer scene, there's people that like Dry Dock vanilla porter, or there's people. So, I mean, they're both awesome beers, but it's really cool to see Dry Dock putting it in a can.
Yeah. Yeah, canned beer is a good thing, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, and Dry Dock, I think this is I think it's the 4th beer that they do in cans now.
The
So
biggest
that's really
gospel
cool.
group in the U.S. Huh. Wow. So you're going to sing or play? Sing, right? Yeah.
We'll see.
Sing.
I didn't even ask for the audition, but I have it, so there you go.
Did we just go from just the tip to gospel grouped up?
I think
Just,
so.
just wondering, because
I'm
this is one hell of a show you got going here, Joe.
I was. I didn't even know what to say to that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what just happened?
I got the perfect song for you, Barrick. Just take a look in the chat room.
Now, I'm wondering, when you go to audition for gospel, does it help to wear the, the
Kilt?
Kilt? Oh, yeah.
No.
No. Are you going to get like a leisure suit from the 70s?
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I just dress in a shirt and a tie.
Okay.
I've heard those priests kind of like the kilts. You know what I'm saying? You know, you bend over, you pick up the hymnal there. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, I'll give it a chance.
There was the cliff, and there goes the burning car.
Right. You guys, if you ever go on
Huh?
on YouTube or whatever, I just posted the name of the group I'm going to be trying out for in a sense.
Oh, cool.
It'll never happen, but you know, I feel honored to try.
Oh, that is cool, though. Yeah, I mean,
They asked me.
okay.
That's awesome.
I
So
had
that
sang,
means there's somebody from that group hanging out at the biker bars while you're playing.
That's right.
I had sang gospel music with the lead singer from that band, and they're looking for a baritone singer.
Well, there you go.
Hey, you know, yeah, you know, in Ireland, you know, that's that could be a whole new genre there, Barrick. You know, I just shot a cute schoolgirl look, and you could be the cute altar boy look. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know, the shorts, the short kilt. You know what I'm saying? It kind of. Yeah. The innocent. Oh man, hilarious. Hey, yeah. By the way, I just hopefully things get better, but I'm moving up a little bit, little stages. So just shot my first penthouse model, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, really? Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
So little by little, man, we're moving up.
Did you
Nothing
find
quite as
model
good.
in
What?
Phoenix? I mean, have you had to spend some time trying to get connected with models in the Phoenix area?
Yeah. It's it's little by little, man. You know what I'm saying? Now that I have all my other junk behind me, and it's not all behind me actually. It's but the main part of it is behind me, and so yeah, now I can.
What he's saying
absolutely
is
afford
bring on the naked women.
Oh.
plenty of them. Yeah.
Yeah. By the boatload.
Yeah. So it's little by little, man. We're trying to achieve our goals.
All right.
I had also, some of you may have noticed, she acted.
Yeah, you always get 20%.
Yeah.
Judy, oh my god.
I had my first Chipotle, man. So
Oh,
yeah.
you've never had Chipotle before?
I had never had Chipotle.
Probably like, they should do an ad. I'm the last guy to eat Chipotle.
I told the
Welcome to Denver.
because the model, since I hadn't had it, the model treated me right, and so I told the lady at the Chipotle, I'm like, hey man, is this one free? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's my first Chipotle.
That was the first time she ever had to pay.
Yeah. Well, look who she was with. I mean, hello.
That's right.
You got to pay for this.
You got to come to Denver and go to the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they're from Denver.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe?
From Denver, but
Joe, was the penthouse model, was that a nude shot or just a regular shot?
Yeah, most of my shoots nowadays are kind of nude.
Okay.
Kind
There's nothing wrong with that.
Kind of pregnant?
Huh? What was that?
What?
Is that kind of like kind of pregnant? You
Yeah,
said
kinda.
Kind of
nude.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, it's either it is or it isn't. Yeah. Kind of nude, kind of pregnant.
Yeah. There's a few shoots I might do that'll be at least a bikini, but yeah, we'll
Okay. Well,
I mean,
I'd be
that's
interested.
what I
Any
do.
images you want to post for the Mark's photography spot? Photo sharing discussion that are mostly family friendly. I'll put the mostly family friendly rundown.
Yeah,
God bless you.
Actually, if anybody does want to see some of my photography, that is where I do post it, is in Mark's hangout there. So
Yeah.
you can have a twofer. So when I do post pictures, I do post them in Mark's.
So you can see
Mark's
Joe's
field.
pictures and then my smiling face on the other one.
Yeah.
And you can go, oh, I just take Joe's pictures.
Hey, you can
naked photography.
You get a chance. You get a chance to see actually one of the finest photographers out there, man. And I'll tell you, man, Pat. He hasn't been in the beer share in quite a while. He's just way too busy.
Oh, he's so busy.
That guy is in damn near every automotive magazine you can think of, man. And he's as big a success with photography, automotive photography, as Zach is beer. And he used to be part of this show regularly when he was still, minor league guy like us, and
when he still had time.
now he just don't have time. And,
Yeah, basically, if you go, doesn't Barrett Jackson start tonight? I think it does. This is like the beginning of classic and collector car auction season. So if you go and look at any of those auctions, those like the really high-end cars, the stuff that's selling for like $1 million plus, Patrick's probably photographed a lot of them. Yeah. It's really cool. It's neat to see.
Yeah, man, he's good for him, man. Hats off to him. Cheers to him. You know, anybody that like Zach is doing fantastic with the brewery. I mean, that is, and Pat's come off of this show. He's doing not.
We were just featured on the local news station.
Oh, right on. See, cool. There you go. That's awesome.
See, we just spin off success. That's what goes on here. We just spin off success.
You want to be successful. It starts with it.
And that's what. And that's what Lime-A-Rita can do for you.
That's exactly what Lime-A-Rita and
Lime-A-Rita equals success.
Lime-A-Rita, bananas, and kilts can do for you, my friend.
And tip.
Bad combination.
Going back to Chipotle real quick.
Bad combination.
Lime-A-Rita and success has no good combination. But going back to Chipotle real quick, Joe, like you got to come back up to Denver and I'll show you Illegal Pete's, which will trump Chipotle.
Oh, I don't think it takes much to trump Chipotle. It was okay. It was, it's just that
you're gonna love Illegal Pete's. I'll take you to. We're gonna get real drunk, and then we're gonna wake up and start drinking again, and then I'll take you to Illegal Pete's because that's when it's best.
And then I heard there's another one too. What does it start with a Q? I guess, and it's kind of like Chipotle.
Oh no, Qdoba is
Qdoba. Qdoba, something like that? Yeah.
Chipotle's better than Qdoba, probably.
Qdoba, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely better. We have a couple of them up here, but Illegal Pete's will do you right. Because up there, you can do like the cheesy potato and all that stuff. Like, cheesy potato, shredded beef burrito. And they serve like craft beer on tap at Illegal Pete's.
Oh, are they north of downtown? Are they up there? What part of town?
Illegal Pete's. There's one in Fort Collins. There's one in Boulder. There's 3 in Denver now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, your Chipotle's over there have to have beer. I mean, they just don't have
it's pretty. No, it's like Corona and Heineken or.
Do they at least have like Fat Tire or something? No.
I think you can get Fat Tire. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's becoming the generic craft beer everywhere. Is Fat Tire.
Well, most of the Chipotle's in most of the ones in Colorado have weed, right?
Yes. There's always a guy next to the store. Hey, you need some weed.
Hey, a burrito, some weed. Yeah, I mean you're good. I mean
that actually goes hand in hand, doesn't it? I mean, there's after
usually it's the weed then the burrito.
Yeah, you're having Chipotle because of the green, right? I mean, that's.
Yeah, but
I would imagine
if you
Chipotle
do that before,
next to every head shop.
Yeah, what you do is you do that before, and then you go get the burrito, and then you drink a couple of beers, do a little bit more, and then get another burrito.
Oh, okay. That's like the bonus burrito.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe you switch it up.
Because then you're also drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever done? You can do tacos or a salad. Have you guys ever done a shot called the Prairie Fire?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's one of the worst things you'll ever do, but you should definitely try
it. That's a way to sell.
That's a good way to start.
Worst thing you ever do. But go ahead and try it. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and give that one a go.
Yeah.
Now, what is that, Zach?
So it's tequila and Tabasco sauce microwaved.
Oh. So like
it's a
equal
hot
parts
shot
tequila
of
and
tequila and
Tabasco, or?
Tabasco, and it's
Oh.
absolutely terrible.
Oh.
Well, okay. Wait a minute.
We call that
No,
something else. I
like
forget what it
5
was.
pounds.
all kinds of things went through my skull right there. Now, what flavor Tabasco?
Regular?
The hottest one you can get, just the red.
Regular Tabasco.
Just the regular? Okay.
And
Because
tequila.
there's a bunch
Yeah,
of
just-
different Tabascos.
I like mine better with Cholula.
Yeah, Cholula, man. That's my favorite. Cholula's my favorite. I always have Cholula. A lot of places have Cholula in it. You know
Mine
what? I
too.
was watching
Cholula or
Seinfeld.
Mhm.
I was watching Seinfeld, and one of the old Seinfelds, he had a freaking bottle of Cholula in his cabinet in the kitchen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's great. I just saw. I'm gotta get a. There's a new brand of Lay's potato chips that horseradish and cheddar cheese.
Ooh.
Huh?
I gotta try those.
Use that
New brand
in your
of-
flipping
yeah.
Seinfeld trivia. Swear to God, yeah. Was there ever Cholula on the show? Whoa.
Oh man.
I seen it. I didn't get the episode number or nothing, but I seen it on there. Damn it.
Yeah.
Hey man, I've been to I've been to places where people carry, and I'm sure Mark lives in a place where people holster Tabasco.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, because you never know. You never know.
Never know. You never know.
As a matter of fact, like earlier, Steve had a situation where Tabasco would have come in handy. You know, if he'd had it holstered, he'd have been ready for that emergency. You know what I'm saying? You never know. That could have been.
I gotta get out of here, guys. As you can tell, I'm getting way too hungry.
Well, actually, yeah, all right, man. We'll see you, Zach.
Zach's going to Chipotle. No.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he is. He's
Yeah,
getting two burritos.
Yeah, he's going right to Chipotle. Yeah.
Yeah. See you, Zach.
Who's that?
Yeah, see you guys.
I do have to admit they made the app super easy. I did check out the app and I ordered from the app and
Oh, wow.
I'll be damned, man. They had the goddamn thing ready. I mean, you just walk in and pay for it and leave. You know what I'm saying? It was great.
Really?
So speaking of apps, has anybody used the I haven't had Domino's in like 15 years, but has anybody used the Domino's pizza app?
Hello. Yes.
Does it work? Like they say in the commercials? Is it like it is on TV?
Oh, I never voice ordered though.
Oh, okay. Because on the commercials, it's like, it's the football game. I need to order a pizza, and he does some cool little reply to you. I just wonder if that's like real or is that just marketing?
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I would imagine most of that's probably marketing. I would think.
I'm going to order the app and go, I've had 48 craft beers, and I'm really hungry. I want to order a pizza. And just see what it says.
Ask Siri, man. Siri could tell you.
Yeah,
Right.
You know, Siri.
Drunk off my ass, I want pizza, damn it.
Yeah.
Just say, meat lovers supreme.
Yeah.
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 Two.
Two.
Large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you know.
Because
Yeah.
you'll pass out eating it, and then you'll wake up 8 hours later, and the box will still be on the floor, and it'll be cold, but it'll still taste really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the Chipotle app. That's the store I went to.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, you just ordered it, and I mean they had it. I walked in and walked right out. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh,
walked
that's cool.
through. The only thing would have been cooler is if I could have used Apple Pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would have been the only thing faster. I had to actually get cash out, hand it to her, get change. You know, that would have made it faster if I could have used my Apple Pay and just been like, boom, bitch, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Are you finding a lot of places take Apple Pay now? Is it getting better?
I haven't used it yet.
Okay. I guess the answer would be no. Nobody takes Apple Pay yet.
I haven't. I haven't used it yet. I keep meaning to, and then I remember, and I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
But I've heard like Walgreens takes it.
Okay.
there's been some other places I've been to, and I just didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I should. I guess mostly because the credit union that I use doesn't use it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
So I would have to use one of my credit cards, and so a lot of times I'm like, I don't want to use my credit card. You know what I'm saying? So, because all my credit cards use it, but not my main bank account. So.
Yeah.
But in any case, man, hey, thanks for joining, man. Hey, Steve, good to see you, my friend. And,
yep. Thanks for joining in, Steve.
Say hi to your daughter for us. And, hey, Barrett, good luck, man. Good luck with that tryout.
Good luck.
Hey, I'm gonna have a short. Add me for the after show. I'll have a short after show, 15 minutes, something like that. Okay.
I'll join.
Yeah, I'll join. You guys send me the link. I'll join.
Send them the link there, Evan.
I will.
All right.
Okay.
See you guys.
I'll be right
All
back.
right, man. We'll see you guys. Peace out.
Later. Bye.